Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Tuesday. Hope everyone's had a great night, ready for a great day. Market to market to market has not had a great night. Huge fall. Something all the King's horses and all the King's men can't do anything about. We're getting back down to where we were on Friday. 67.18 was the high on ES. 66.05 was the low. Over 100 points in range on ES. This is wild. NQ 25.044. We were all like, oh my god, it's back above 25,000. Now low there's 24.502. So over 500 points in range. Copper falling back under 5 there. About 500 ticks in range, if my math is right. Ultra Bond rising, about 1.25 in range there. Gold, big fall. I watched this, so I was still awake here. Matter of fact, I passed an eval on the bounce. And we have 87 points in range on gold. Crude oil, big dump. Get the containment vessels. Wow, over 2 points in range in crude. That's huge. Bitcoin, of course, also. Bitcoin's holding up pretty decently in this fall, but hanging on the 111K. So that's where we sit, stand there, wherever body posture you're choosing to take on this Tuesday morning. Good afternoon, Jaden. Well, NQ dumping here. Watching for a bounce on NQ. Trading panel. Why am I not logged in? Wait, where am I logged in at? Oh boy. There it is. I must have lost internet at some point during the night. Nope. Oh, I remember when I lost internet. That's right. Alrighty then. There we go. And we're on 1013. There we go. Move down on gold. And keep continuing to head downwards here. There's a possible bounce. It's not the, I don't have the most fuzzy feeling about it though. Yeah, could have got 5. What is our ATR? Oh wow, our ATR is over 10, so we're moving. Hello, JC. How are you? I'm doing all right. Yep, I should have taken that. No reason for me not to take that. That was a perfect setup. Huh. Why is my gray not showing though? Oh, there, over there. Gold still heading downwards. News this morning. Got a Fed speaker coming up at 8:45 Eastern. The IMF World Economic Outlook at 9 o'clock. I don't know if that's going to do anything. And Powell speaks at 12:20. Looks like there's some sort of event going on because there's a whole bunch of Fed speakers in the afternoon. I expect that Powell thing to be pretty much a nothing burger, but we'll see. I passed a Tradify eval last night. That'll be number 24. Now today I gotta focus on this competition. 2 people are now funded in the competition. CFT and Nutty Bar. I missed a golden opportunity last night to really. I could have really put some. Oh, what the? Excuse me 1 second. I'm looking for something that I don't apparently have. Oh, there they are. I think. Oh crap. Um, when gold dumped, I was still trading. In fact, that's when I passed the Tradeify, and I could have. I mean, if I saw this, I knew it was going to happen, and I didn't. I could have took that whole thing. It's 56-point dump in 15 minutes. I would have just needed 27 points on one contract to get the maximum amount for the competition. No, we don't. Which it kind of stinks. We should. I mean, we earned them. It's not like, although they are giving us they're giving us the account free, the resets free, etc. So I don't know. Guess I can see it both ways. Gold is sideways right now. Jaden, do you know Pine Script? So my one strategy that I've been working on now over the past few days, it um I'm looking for when the price moves away from the moving average more than the ATR. That usually almost always signals a reversal's ready to happen. And I could set up an alert for it on TradingView, but I hate the alerts on TradingView because, you know, if I have sound on, it annoys viewers and it ends up annoying me. And, you know, just the little pop-up alerts don't really get my attention. I would love if there was some way that, like, I have other types of alerts that actually, like these gray lines, that's actually a script that puts something there when a condition's met. I would love a script that would actually show on the chart when the distance from the moving average value is higher than the ATR value. But I have no idea if that's even possible. So basically here, if you look at this, look at NQ right here. The ATR was 11.27, and the distance from the moving average was 22.75. And you can see how that reversed. Basically, when that condition's met, I'm looking for the first reversal candle. And you can see how that would have, if I had taken it, would have been great. And then here we had the same thing. First reversal candle led to this coming back down. So if I could get that to highlight on the chart instead of just a regular alert, like this does, you can see here this. This is actually called a TradingView alerts, and this indicator, you put in certain things, and then it'll highlight behind the bars for certain things. Unfortunately, it doesn't do it with two indicators. So if you could just highlight that bar in some way or whatever. This is something I could see on the chart when that condition's met. Like if you see this gray area here, when I see that I know that on the Lux Algo Ultimate RSI, the distance between the two lines is more than 25. So that also alerts me to possible reversals. And and then if you see these red and green areas on the chart, that means it's touching a Bollinger Band. So if I could just have something on the chart that alerted me that this condition was being met, that's what would be awesome. Good morning, Amelia. How is Amelia today? How is Central today? Just something I can visually see on the chart instead of having to look for an actual little pop-up alert. And I know that the sounds, I turned the sounds off. I know that the sound is annoying, and for that matter, the sound is happening so often that I'm kind of already drowning it out. Glad to hear that everything's good in Central. Now here's a great example. If I go over to gold, I go to a 5-minute, and why did I do that? Oh, watching gold. Speaking of gold, it's just dumped and I didn't take it. But anyway, if we go back here last night, we're heading up here, boom, and like right here, the distance from the moving average became greater than the ATR. So boop, boop, purple candle. That was my signal, and that signal could have led me to this beautiful promised land. Either one of those signals, but this will have been the first one. Now, I'm not saying it always works, because like I did take this one first. Yeah, I mean I did take this one, and I got stopped out. Then I ended up taking this one, and that actually passed my Tradify. Hey Ben, how you doing? Oops, wrong chart. Distance. Yeah, the 9 EMA. Yes. Bounce there on gold. Uh, it, I mean, not like I mean, I wouldn't take it as soon as it happens. I'm looking for the first reversal candle, waiting for that to close, and then I would take it. Hey, JJR. Like right now in gold, if we look, I don't have it on here, but right, I have it on the chart on my other computer. Right now in gold, our ATR is 3.7, and our distance from the moving average is about 5. So I'm looking, possible. Now I also look at the RSI, and I see that the RSI, the signal line, still has some ways to move down. So I would be careful here. But if this candle turned green, I would not be opposed to taking this long, which it just did. Well, like I said, it doesn't always work either. I would not like that. I did not like that candle at all. How are you doing today, JJR? I see these things. I find these stupid little things, and they work. I don't know. I just gotta get better at actually convincing myself that they actually work. So definitely, I definitely when we see extremes on the RSI, that definitely add to extremes on the RSI, and you get that signal. Here, over here on ES, this is a perfect example in the 15-minute chart. And I will say, the higher the time frame, the less chance of a fake out. But we were really far from the moving average here. I don't have that indicator on here, but you see how that perfectly reversed there. Now I really like this candle that's forming here on gold. Well, it was. And we also now have the RSI, the signal lines below 20. Wow. Someone on Discord just said I'm back in the top 10. I haven't even looked at the standings. It must be a bunch of people blew up yesterday. Technically I'm 12th. So. Uh, that I'm not sure of. That's something I'm going to need to have someone research. That'd be good information to have. Yeah, before letting me know the answer when you do, I would appreciate that. Now I'm getting a blue candle pop on gold. Our distance in the moving average is a little bit higher than the ATR. Not a lot, but a little bit. So I'm interested if this candle stays blue. I'm taking along. I'll have a blue candle for certain. Sorry. Yeah. Did not stay blue. Yeah, Ballinox is one of the most lenient in that area. All right. Continuing to drop. Now the distance is definitely further than the ATR. Almost doubling it. I used to, yeah, I tried Tick Strike in the past, and it gives me FOMO. Every little tick, I'm ready to jump in on a trade. Oh, I took that trade, and then I got out of it because I didn't realize I had the copier on. Did I take a loss on it? I did. I had the copier on, and it was copy trading the Tradeify that I already passed. So I had to quickly jump out of that. It would have worked too. Damn it! See right there, that was a perfect setup. I got out because I did not want to end up going backwards on the account I've already passed. So now I need to take that one off. That would have worked really well, at least up to the moving average. You see, went right up to the moving average and came back down. That was a little bit scary. 3336. 27 and 90. All right. There we go. Now we're doing better. Yeah, you can actually put different sounds on it, but for most of it, it's a ticking sound. That's amazing, JJR. That's awesome. Okay, now we're getting another setup here, potentially. I'm technically an affiliate for that too. I think R used to be. It's put out by the same people who do Financial Juice. Oh, that I should not have taken that blue candle. It was right against the 9. That's always a bad sign. That was a, ooh, ouch. Yep, ouchie. There are some streamers that use it. You can hear it when it's doing it. What tick? How much is Tick Strike? I want to say it's expensive. Um, I have a 7-day free trial, and $99 per month, $497 per year, or $997 for a one-time fee. Yeah, I remember trying it out back when I was totally broke and totally in a panic because I couldn't figure out how to cancel it, and I wasn't able to afford to take a $99 hit at that time. Gold still coming down. Oh, I kind of forgot about NQ. NQ gave me a great signal there. I didn't take it because I wasn't paying attention. Look at the next one. Hey, Knock, how you doing? We're long on gold. Doing good, Knock. How are you doing? Well, that popped, and now it's coming back down on me. It popped 2 points, almost three. Now it's not looking good. That kind of sucks. Should have had a smaller target, I guess. Yeah, it looks like it's going to take me out. Yep. The other thing I noticed, and I'm not following my own advice, which is why I've gotten nailed twice now. You know, you want, you get that distance from the moving average. You still, when you take the next trade, you still want daylight between the moving average and the candle. I tried this one and failed both. Whereas this one worked because it was still distance. Moving average is oftentimes a resistance point. You can see how it snapped back there and back there. So you want some daylight. Yes. A lot of YouTubers aren't great traders. I present myself as an example. I'm long again on gold. Oh, uh why isn't my didn't even realize my trades aren't showing. Hold on. Yeah, I am. Okay, why isn't my trade showing? Oh, because it's on gold and I'm looking on the NQ chart. Never mind, I'm an idiot. Out. That was a 31 tick winner right there. I got out at the right time. Again, the 9 EMA ended up being a resistance area. Good morning, Ron. How are you? Really, I'm assuming your YouTube suggestions is like a whole bunch of trading content. It's actually why I have several YouTube profiles. I have my main profile. I have the MightyOxTrading, MightyOxRips. And so, and I try to like make sure I'm on certain profiles to look at certain things so it doesn't permeate into my other profiles. Oh. Here, so focused on gold. I'm not looking at NQ. I gotta go. NQ's been giving me two great setups, and I haven't taken them. Gotta get my head out my butt. NQ rising up, and gold trying to rise up here. Blue candle. To take the long on gold again. Because it hasn't hurt me enough this morning. Trying to look to see if I ever did become an affiliate of that. Doesn't look like I did. And gold stopped me out again. Wow. Gold just absolutely decimating me right now. Thought I did, but I guess I didn't. Probably should. And Q flying high. Gold just dumping. Any attempts to buy just gets beaten down. Right back down. And Q kind of sideways. Spitting down. Oh, sorry guys, I still have gold up there. There we go. Missed a long opportunity on the euro. Okay, and gold is another huge dump. Top of the hour. And Q getting a little extended now. Its distance from the moving average is above the ATR, so we'll watch that. Morning, Ace. How are you?
Order filled.
Really? Excellent, Ace. Yeah, Jay. Once the I just yeah, once the ATR is the I'm sorry, once the distance from the moving average is greater than the ATR from the nine exponential moving average, to be specific. Uh, yeah, it's Pal. That's Pal speaking, Ace.
quarter filled.
Nice pop there on NQ. I'm sorry, on gold. $14 RMA for the smoothing, Jay. And the answer to that, Ace, is you should always be going for your own. Right now, but don't be taking money out of your wallet. Blue candle on gold. I like being abused. I'm gonna try it. It's trying to push up. Hey, livestock, how you doing? NQ's had a nice bounce from 557, so it's about a 100-point bounce in the bottom here. Bottom, which came in about really, just 25 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago. Livestock, how was your Thanksgiving? By the way, our good friend John DeFore has ended his retirement. He's going back to work today. Um, I guess it's a celebration. He said he couldn't stand like being alone all day, and a major bank threw a boatload of money at him to come manage a portfolio that's badly messed up. So it's not it's possibly not a permanent like thing. It's he says it'll go till at least spring, and then he'll evaluate from there. And see, I go a month and the only person I see is the Walmart delivery people. Target hit on gold, 22.3 to 25.4. So that was a 31 tick trade. I never really feel alone as long as I have the internet. I should have stayed in that gold trade a lot longer. Wow, look at this sucker running. Bowman says, I continue to see 2 more rate cuts before the end of the year. Now, considering there's only 2 more Fed meetings before the end of the year, that's an interesting statement. Nice. Livestock. Wow, gold just decided. I mean, it just went boom after screwing me over a few times. And Q's trying to be, I really should abandon these low charts and just play off a bigger chart. I'm looking at the bigger charts and they all look, I mean, let's just look at gold here a minute. Now you saw the stops I took here, trying to play that bounce. You can see them there. Boop, 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 boop. Because I'm an idiot. Let's go to a 5-minute chart. This looks like the first possible one to take. And it would have worked if I put my stop down at the bottom. Would have scared the bejesus out of me. But if I would have waited for the nice blue candle on the 5, boom. ES. Oops. ES on the 5. That nice bounce there. Beautiful. Purple candle down, bounce back up after getting overextended on the RSI. Smooth as butter. Five-second. Dow just popped. 5-second. I can do that. 5-second. Wow, the bot would have had fun with a 5-second chart. Blue, 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 blue. I just can't process that fast, and I hate that. I mean, this looks great, except for, there's no way I could ever process my brain that fast. I missed this while doing that analysis. I missed this move down on gold. So let me just look here. Yeah. See that again right there, and I don't have this chart set up with the numbers. But uh, right here, our moving average, I mean, our distance in the moving average past the ATR. So this would have been an absolute banger of an entry for this 5 points. I just heard from RJ. He had a great holiday, but he's come down with a cold. So this week is out. And next week he has 2 days he won't be able to trade at all. So he's not sure which days that will be till Sunday. Jaden, for your missing something, go search on TradingView for one of these. It's called distance from moving average. That's the other thing I'm looking at. It's oops. What did I just do? Oh, okay. It's this indicator right here. So basically, when this number is greater than that number is what I'm looking for. Like right now, NQ is coming down. The distance from the moving average is negative 1101. The ATR is 9.91. So right now, that's where I start looking. I mean, kind of. Bollinger just is I mean, in a way, but what I'm looking for in livestock is when the distance from the moving average is greater than the average true range. Now I just scrunched those all up so I can't even see them. Not that I'm looking at that chart anyway. About 6 minutes till the bell. There. Don't ask me how I figure this stuff out. I don't know why I end up seeing the patterns like that or that kind of stuff works. Hey, Crypticon, how are you doing? Now, you met your goal last night, so you're not even trading today, right? Wow, did I miss a great euro opportunity. So let's look at the euro. And we're going to look at it on a 5-minute chart. And I actually had the distance from the moving average on here. I'm not sure when I did that. I also have an ATR on here. Looks weird. But anyway, you can see here. Actually, I don't think I have the right settings on it. I do not. Okay, now let's try that again. So, okay, so that one doesn't work. Hold on a minute. Please hold for the next available phone operator. Boom. Okay, now let's try this again. Right here, our ATR was 0.0052, and our distance from the moving average is 0.0057. So that meant it was greater. Look at that reversal candle right there, and this could have been boom. Here is another one on the euro. ATR 0.0044, moving distance from the moving average 0.0056. Green candle there, boom. Well, Q just popped. Cool, Crypt. Thank you. You got to have an ace in the room. Gold pops up. Oh, crap. I'm not watching the time.
2 minutes till the bell.
Ready to rock. Ready to roll. And Q comes down. Big come down, 40 points. That's a whoosh. Still falling. Broke 600. Back above. Gold with a blue candle here. We're long on gold. Taking it for 3 points. 27.5 to 35. 30.5. 3 points on gold. And Q trying to bounce. Yawning, sorry. And Q bounce failed. Big fall in Q. Gold's choppy. Dow coming down. Russell trying to pop up. NQ just whooshing down. It's become a whooshing machine. Euro's still going. Right now, the distance from the moving average on NQ on the 1 minute is more than double the ATR. On the 5 minute, I don't know because I don't have the 5 minute up. There it is. Oh, in the 5 minute, it's almost triple. Absolute sell off here. We just broke 24,500. I hate to even look at my Robinhood portfolio right now. I shouldn't have opened. Wow, just a dead drop on NQ. NES. ES down hard. Morning, Tio. Crude coming down as well. Dow's coming down. Gold's trying to push up, kind of. Platinum's down. Alterbond's peaking up. There's impossible bounce on NQ. We're going to dumbly try it. There it goes. Target hit, 20 points on NQ on that bounce. 01 to 21. All right, livestock, have fun. Gold also coming up now. Nice, Crypticon. Thank you, JJR. Wow, look at gold flying again. I believe I can fly. Gold is really taking off, which is kind of a theme lately. What, Hassan? NQ, I got lucky on that bounce, I guess, because I got 20 points and it just continued dropping after. Yes, 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 we did. But I did pass that Tradify. You should probably find a qualified electrician to deal with that, Hassan. Wow. Robinhood Port is down $1,400 today. 6.2%. Wow. Gold and NQ going opposite directions. Took an NQ long. I think I did. Yeah, NQ. Target hit, another 20 points on NQ. 450 to 470. Missed the gold there. That was that would have been a great gold trade. It's actually not going that far. Gold comes down to the 9 and right away tries to pop back up. And Q comes up to the 9 and right away tries to blow back down. Gold trying to figure out what it wants to do. I think you're doing much better on trading than you were, say, like a year ago, Krept. Euro pulling back a little bit. Dow trying to pop. Missed Dow. I was trying to get I was going to take that on the competition, and he didn't get the chart up in time. Although it popped like 30 points and then came right back down. So I don't know. Maybe I didn't miss anything after all. I don't know. I'm confused right now. Gold coming down, NQ trying to come up. Which one do I want? Conundrum. Eh, I didn't take either. That's all Crip trades. Ace is props. Gold gave me an amazing setup on the 5 for the short, and I didn't take it. I didn't see it, honestly. I took a trade on the YM on the competition account, and it's 766. Target's 832. Change that. Target is 830. Wow. Nice pop. Not quite getting to my target, though. Come on. Come on. Give me a little bit more. Go a little bit more. Pause in here. Coming back at me. Trying again. Target hit. Boom. 766 to 830 on YM. On the competition account, that account is up $510 now today. So I'll show you that so you can see what I did there. I'm looking at the 5-minute chart on YM. I saw this green candle again. It was the distance from the EMA was further than the ATR. I saw this now. Why did I did not get in right away because I saw the wick here, and so we were coming down. I waited till it came down and then came back up to the starting point and entered, and I just put my target right below the 9 EMA. Did anybody know the CEO of BlackRock last name is Fink? Fink. And Q getting overextended here both on the RSI and on my ATR versus moving average. I need a name for that. You're going to pass that take profit trader race. I got no doubt. By the way, YM has gone 60 more points since I got out, so I kind of feel dumb, but that's okay. And that's true, Crip. But you know, if I'm willing to give someone money to trade with, I'm gonna kind of have rules that they have to follow too. I'm in a good pull back there to take on the NQ. I wasn't paying attention, to be quite honest. Look at gold popping again. uh, my Robinhood account keeps going down like it is. I'm gonna get a margin call. Yawning. I'm yawning. I'm yawning. I'm yawning. Gold flying again. Pulls back. Just as I say, it's flying. Yep, Crip killed it last night. Gold continues to try and push. Wow. Amelia, are you listening to me right now? Yeah, it was during AJ's. Bet you MR is going to come in here any second. Hello, MR. Very nice, Kev. Very, very nice. How is the Netherlands today? Or Holland, or wherever the heck you're at? Kind of waiting here for something. That would have been a good short, actually. But, missed it. I don't know why you need to have two names. No kidding. Gold running again. Uh, if I said anything, I don't remember what it was. Please remember to keep personal calls on a minimum while watching the stream. I'm kidding. Gold getting extended here. Silver getting extended too. Looking for a possible turnaround in gold. And keep giving me a purple on the one. It is below the signal line. Maybe not. I never learned to ride a bike. I missed this gold short. Dang it. That would have been good. Been a great gold short that I missed there. Yeah, maybe not as great as I thought. Popped right back up. Back down. Took a short that I think was a mistake. Yep, it was. I'm going to be giving back here big time. Always tell myself, don't take the ones that go into the 9. Why do I keep doing that? I think I'm smarter than I am. Damn it. Short gold. Come on. Give me a couple more ticks. Come on. That bounces on me. Damn it. Come on down. Come on down, baby. Oh, NQ popping up. 653. Took my trade off. Only got 6 ticks out of it on gold. Uh, Ace. She went to Puerto Rico. Absolutely. Please remember that he's threatened to make people into dog food, so be careful if you go there. Rhythmic accounts, reset there. Rhythmic accounts for what? What are we talking about? Beautiful ace. For 1 second, I'll get it on screen. So I find there it is. That's beautiful. I mean, I haven't heard anything. MR. They have great support, though, if you want to ask them. It's like NQ's looking for 24,700 here. Let's see. Gold comes down. There's 700, 707. NQ on the run. Oh, wow. The cat has arrived. I still have a stray cat in the house. She's been in here 3 or 4 days now. I haven't seen her at all. No idea where she's hiding. But I know she's eating and I know she's pooping because the litter box is fuller and the food is going down faster. Look at NQ just absolutely going wild here. Did you say something that made the cat mad, Ace? Don't be surprised if you don't find a Tio living in the basement as you told him the door's open. Oh. Yeah, you already had the homeless guy in the camper. Is that before or after the Batman costume? Sorry, TL. Sounds like you won't be finding your permanent home there. Yes, I'm gonna get you some treat. There you go. Took a short on NQ. It's kind of bobbing its head on the 9, though, so it's probably a mistake. I guess it's sure it's bobbing its tail. Took it for 11 points. 700 down to 689. What? Gold is kind of wonky right now. How are we doing today, guys? Red, green, or somewhere in between? Excellent. Gold's heading up again. Nice, SMR. Ooh, big whip down there on gold. Wow. My cat is staring at the charts. Awesome, JJR. You're killing it. It's like copper's ready to come down. short on NQ, but it's not really going anywhere for me. Now it's popping up a little bit. Nope, not working out. Well, maybe it's working out now. There we go. Come on, continue down. Nope, backed up. Stop me out. Damn it. No, not fighting trend. Sorry, guys, I'm working on something. Not trying to that quiet. Jay, I think you're brilliant. Oh, so there's a fall. Why couldn't it do that before it stopped me out? Yeah, I was short, and then it stopped me out. Hey, Platt. Oh, I'm going to be playing with this so much later on to do testing. Ooh, baby. I just want to say that Jay is an absolute genius. Yeah, I think they got this, Platt. I think they're heading to the World Series. Gold's still coming down. Brewers are facing the Dodgers, and the Dodgers won last night, MR. Jaden, Crypticon. I mentioned I needed something coded, and he got it done, and it's brilliant. Looks like NQ wants to head down here. So it looks like that's odd. NinjaTrader froze up on me. Not froze, but like I'm not getting any live data. There we go. Now I got live data. So it's odd. Just about time to wrap up. Couple more minutes. Now remember, guys, like I said, I don't think it's going to be anything huge, but it could be. Uh, at 12:20 Eastern, Powell speaks. So if you guys are going to continue to trade, be wary of that. I do want to thank everyone for joining me today. We will be back tomorrow for another great day of trading action. Hope everyone has a great rest of your day, and we will see you then. Bye.